Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to my TV episode review series. Today's TV episode review is going to be on the season 4 episode Once Upon a Time, A Tale of Two Sisters. And before I get into my thoughts about this episode, I just like to remind everybody that I will be posting up my TV episode reviews every Wednesdays up until Arrow and Flash premiere in October. Which by then I will start posting up TV episode reviews every Thursdays, and when Constantine comes up, I will start posting up TV episode reviews every Fridays. And the reason why I'm posting these videos up so late after these episodes premiered is because the way Hulu works out is that it appears that the episodes will premiere a day late after like from their release date. Like for example with Gotham, if I were to watch the episode on Hulu, I wouldn't see the episode until Tuesday. So because of that, I have decided to pick a day where I could post up all these TV episode reviews, and I picked Wednesdays for now. But when Flash and Arrow premieres in October, I'll be posting the TV episode reviews on Thursdays because Arrow comes on Wednesday. So I'm guessing that on Hulu it's not going to premiere until Thursday night, to that degree. So because of that, I'll be posting most of my TV episode reviews on Wednesdays, but when Flash and Arrow comes, I'll post them up every Thursday. When Constantine comes, I'll post them up every Friday. So that's just my update on the TV episode reviews. Now on to the review of Once Upon a Time, the season 4 opener. So in this episode, we have Regina being upset that May Marian came back because in the last season, Emma and Hook go back in time to I think to prevent Cora. It's been so long since I've seen the season 3 finale, but Emma and Hook go back in time and they manage to rescue May Marian. And because of this, Regina gets angry at Emma because she was starting to fall in love with Robin Hood, and when they finally brought back May Marian back to life because she had originally died, Regina was upset because now she can't be with Robin Hood anymore now that May Marian has come back, and so she decides she wants to try to kill May Marian so that way she can have Robin Hood to herself. And meanwhile, the second half of this episode, well, the second story of this episode is that it deals with the cast of Frozen. And this pretty much takes place after the movie Frozen, where Elsa and Anna find out the secret that their parents are trying to keep from them. And it turns out that Anna wanted to go on this journey to find out what place their parents were going to and what this has to do with Elsa. And Elsa tries to go and find Anna, and that's where she ends up in Storybrooke, and she caused all this mayhem by accident because if you saw the Frozen movie, you know that Elsa had trouble controlling her powers. So she tries to find Rumpelstiltskin to see if she can help her find Anna. And that's pretty much what the episode is all about. So, what did I thought about this episode? Well, let's talk about the positives of this episode. I actually was surprised that they introduced the Frozen cast because Frozen just came out last year, and I was surprised that Once Upon a Time was going to use the Frozen cast. Usually, when they put in fairy tale characters in their show, it's usually like Disney fairy tale characters that came from decades ago that they implement in this show. But I was really surprised that they introduced the Frozen cast, and I thought that the actors and actresses portrayed Anna, Hans, and Elsa very well. I mean, not Hans, Kristoff very well. So I definitely liked how those characters were being portrayed, and I like the storyline about Elsa trying to find Anna. So I'm really interested to see how Elsa's gonna find Anna and how is their story gonna like unravel in the Once Upon a Time universe. So that was pretty interesting, like seeing the cast of Frozen story unravel in the Once Upon a Time universe. So I'm definitely excited to see where this is all gonna go for the Frozen cast. And then as for the Once Upon a Time cast, I like the fact that even though Emma accidentally caused a rift between Regina and Robin Hood by bringing back Maid Marian, I'd be interested to see how Regina is going. I was interested in seeing the fact that Regina looks like she's going back to being evil again because last season she was the good guy, and well, she was being good last season, but now it seems like she's trying to go back to the bad side, or she's going to be evil again because of what happened with Robin Hood. So I'm interested to see how Regina deals with all this turmoil, and would she be the Wicked Queen again? What other tricks would she pull up this season? So here's some negatives about this episode. Um, even though I like the fact that they introduced the Frozen cast, I can't help but be a little worried about them using up all the story potential they have for the Frozen sequel into the show. Like we already got in this episode that Anna's about to be married to Kristoff, so it's like something I would have saved for the Frozen sequel. But then again, we don't know what's going to happen in the Frozen sequel, so maybe they might get married anyway in the Frozen sequel, but we don't know. But I think if it leads to that, like they start unraveling a lot of story potential that could have happened in the sequel, and it will force a lot of fans to have to watch Once Upon a Time just to understand what's going on with the Frozen universe. I think that would be a lot of trouble for the fans who don't normally watch Once Upon a Time, because of how tied in it would be to the Frozen universe, and especially detailing no, about Kristoff and Anna's. I don't know why I want to say Hans so much, but anyway, Kristoff and Anna's wedding. So I like to see how this is going to play off in this season. I hope there's not too much story potential being used here in Once Upon a Time, because I would like to see that story potential unwrap in the Frozen sequel. So that's something I am a little worried about. And I was a little disappointed that it seems like Regina is going to be the villain again, because I did like the character development she was going through last season when she was trying to be good and she was trying to help out the good guys. So I was a little disappointed that she might be the villain again, because then they wasted so much story with character development with Regina. But then again, we'll see how this season wraps up. We'll see if Regina goes back to the good side or she's going to remain the villain for the rest of the show. It'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with that. So, what I thought about this episode, I give this episode a thumbs up. I think it's a great episode. Like I like how they introduced the Frozen cast to all the into the storybook cast, and see what kind of changes they're gonna make to the Once Upon a Time show. So I'm definitely really excited for this season. Well, that's my review on the Once Upon a Time season 4 opening episode. And be sure to check out more of my videos in the near future, and to also follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated any new videos. And also, please keep up with me on every Wednesday. So I have a TV episode review every Wednesday. So please feel free to tune in every Wednesday for a TV episode review series. Well, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.